Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Monday, October 27th. Coming up on Cullman Today, a Vinemont man is indicted on 36 counts of aggravated criminal surveillance. Adderholt highlights progress in the broadband push, and Wallace State sweeps ACCC in cross country and men's soccer. All of this, plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. A Cullman County grand jury has indicted 37-year-old Patrick Scott Heron of Vinemont on 36 counts of aggravated criminal surveillance and 1 count of tampering with physical evidence. The Cullman Police Department said that on June 22nd of 2025, the CPD received a complaint alleging that a male subject had used a cell phone to record a female while she was using the restroom at Cracker Barrel in Cullman. Through a detailed investigation, Heron was identified as the primary suspect and was arrested on July 2nd in connection with the initial incident. Subsequent search warrants executed during the investigation allegedly led to the discovery of additional evidence indicating that Heron had allegedly visited multiple locations throughout the city of Cullman and Cullman County, where other victims were unlawfully recorded and photographed without their consent. The department said Heron remains in the Cullman County Detention Center and is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. A regional milestone was celebrated this week. Tom Bigby Electric's Freedom Fiber has connected more than 100,000 residents across Northwest Alabama. Congressman Robert Adderholt joined Senator Garland Gudger, former Representative Randall Shedd, and local leaders for the event in Hamilton. Here at home, Cullman Electric Cooperative says Sprout Fiber's 2026 expansion plan will cover the remaining 16 zones, bringing the county to the finish line on fiber construction. Adderholt has been a key backer of rural broadband, helping stand up USDA's Reconnect initiative. Reconnect provides loans, grants, and loan grant combinations to extend high-speed internet to unserved rural areas, support that's helped cooperatives and local providers accelerate last-mile projects. Bottom line for Cullman County, momentum is strong and Sprout's timeline keeps our fiber build on track through 2026. From Huntsville to Millbrook, Wallace State stacked championships over the weekend. In Huntsville at John Hunt Park, the Lions swept the ACCC Region 22 cross-country team titles. The men posted a perfect 15, claiming the top 5 spots, led by sophomore Daniel Leha. Tyler Anthony, sidelined with a minor injury, was named ACCC Male Runner of the Year, and head coach Tony Kreider earned Coach of the Year for both the men and the women. On the women's side, freshman Brooklyn Morgan captured the individual crown and Female Runner of the Year. Grace Goslin, Cadence Rivera, Hannah Sheffield, and Peyton Ridley joined her in the top 8 as the Lions scored 21. Both teams advanced to the NJCAA Division II Championship on November 8th in Fort Dodge, Iowa. In Millbrook at 17 Springs, Wallace State men's soccer lifted the ACCC championship with a 2-1 overtime win over Southern Union. Down early, the Lions equalized in the final minute when Maddie Stoker found Yaya Jane in overtime. Shishio Abram curled in the golden goal directly off a Javier Miranda corner. Head coach James Fee was named ACCC Coach of the Year, and goalkeeper Emmerich Senecal earned ACCC Player of the Year after a dominant season in net. They'll head to the Southeast District Tournament facing Georgia Military College in Friday's semifinal at 1 p.m. back at 17 Springs. From the course to the pitch, Wallace State keeps rolling. Go Lions! And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, big wins, tough losses. Your complete local high school scoreboard is next. Welcome back. Let's kick off today's sports segment with a recap of Friday night's high school football action. The Cullman Bearcats wrapped up their regular season on the road against Buckhorn and returned home with a big win to cap the year, 22-19. The Cats used explosive plays early and held off a late push from the Bucks. Fairview hit the road at East Limestone, and it was another good night for the Aggies, building a big first half cushion and rolling 40-10 to remain undefeated. The West Point Warriors hosted Ardmore with the fourth and final playoff spot in Region 7 on the line. West Point jumped in front and held off the Tigers for a huge 25-20 win to clinch a postseason berth. Good Hope made the trip to Dora, and after a slow start, the Raiders racked up 28 second-half points to pull away 35-15. Hanceville fell at Phil Campbell 76-29. Vinemont, battling injuries, dropped its finale at Winfield 47-7. Holly Pond came up short in a big region matchup at Collinsville 45-22. Cold Springs made a quick trip to Falkville and lost a nail-biter 28-22. Addison traveled to Bear Creek to face Phillips and closed out its region slate undefeated with a 48-6 win. And Meek was in control from start to finish at home against Vina, cruising 52-8. And that's the local scoreboard. Coming up next, a fall pet adoption at Chambers Farm and Garden, and pumpkin ramps put STEM in motion at West Elementary. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The Cullman County Animal Shelter teams up with Chambers Farm and Garden Supply for a fall adoption event Saturday, November 1st from 10 a.m. to noon at 404 McNabb Road Southwest in Cullman. No registration necessary, just stop by to meet adoptable dogs and cats. Adoption fee for dogs are $130 and for cats $100, each including spay and neuter, rabies vaccination, microchip, core shots, and dewormer. If an animal arrives already spayed or neutered, the fee is $35 and includes microchip, rabies shots, vaccinations, and dewormer. Local artisan Beverly Burke will be on site with handmade jewelry sold at Chambers. Proceeds help buy dog food for the shelter. The shelter also welcomes donations of supplies and can put any contribution to use. Come find your new best friend and support the shelter's work. The 3rd annual Sydni Helms-Hipp Memorial Barrel Race rides into the Cullman County Agricultural Trade Center this Saturday, November 1st. An event built around speed in the arena and heart in the community. Sydni was a Curry High alum who made her home in Cullman County. Friends remember her for an easy smile, a handout to others, and service beyond the arena, including volunteer firework. That spirit lives on through the Memorial Scholarship in her name, which helps local students each year. Saturday's program features a brief tribute to Sydni, then the main barrel race. Proceeds support the scholarship fund, so every cheer and every entry helps grow opportunities for local kids. Bring the family, enjoy the action, and be part of the legacy. ProWorks, a division of Brothers Concrete Supply, will host Build a Pond Day Thursday, October 30th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The hands-on training walks participants through installing an 8 by 11 foot pond kit start to finish in one day. It's open to all skill levels from first-timers to contractors looking to add water features. The day includes a sit-down Q&A and a lunch from Tzatziki's. Admission is $50. The project itself will be built at East Elementary's outdoor classroom, leaving students with a permanent learning pond for science and ecology lessons. Organizers say the idea started with a request to fix an old water feature. Instead, ProWorks chose to donate a complete aquascape pond kit and turn the repair into a community training. Goal of the day is to learn, have fun, and leave confident to build your own water feature. To register, contact Heather Johnson at 256-798-2525 or H. Johnson at brothersconcretesupply.com. Cullman City Schools added a little fall flair to STEM this month with West Elementary's Runaway Pumpkin Challenge. Students engineered ramps and courses, then sent mini pumpkins rolling to see which designs traveled furthest, planning, testing, and tweaking builds with only limited materials. The hands-on lesson put physics to work in kid-friendly ways. Force, gravity, friction, and angles shaped every rollout, while measurement and data helped teams compare results. Teachers layered in the full engineering design process: imagine, plan, build, test, improve, so students learned how small changes in slope or surface can change speed and distance. Beyond the fun, the project connected to real life. Classes explored how ramps make movement safer and more efficient across the community, from wheelchair access in buildings to highway on-ramps, slides, and skate parks, and even package delivery systems. The takeaway: smart design solves everyday problems. Looks like creativity, collaboration, and critical thinking all got to work out, along with a few pumpkins, just in time for Halloween. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. Martha Ruth Chandler, age 79, of Cullman, passed away on Wednesday, October 22nd. A graveside funeral service will be held today from 11 a.m. at Cullman Memorial Gardens in Cullman. Howard Leonard Williams, age 86, of Vinemont, passed away on Friday, October 24th. A visitation will be held Tuesday, October 28th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home, with a funeral service on Wednesday from 2 to 3 p.m. Interment will follow at 3:25 at Turney Family Cemetery in Falkville. Charlotte Ruth Meredith, age 96, passed away on September 26th. A memorial service will be held at St. Andrew's Global Methodist Church in Cullman on Saturday, November 1st at 11 a.m., with interment at Chapel Hill Memorial Gardens in Bowling Green, Kentucky on Sunday, November 2nd at 2 p.m. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Today, gray and cool with showers likely, could rumble once or twice and drop a quick downpour, high near 58. Keep the rain jacket handy. Tonight, a stray early sprinkle, then cloudy and cool, low around 49. Tomorrow, still overcast, but a touch milder, high near 63. Tomorrow night, rain returns late, showers likely after midnight, low near 47. Keep the umbrella by the door for the morning. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.